let it count. Let it count. It doesn't matter the time, let it count. Let it count. There is this young man who was going around. He knows that the shop closes at, let's say, 10 o'clock. They will wait for 1 minute to the closing time. Then they will go in, and then they will ask you if you are ready to sell for them at this time. Immediately you say yes, then all the crew will enter, about 50 plus, that okay, we need this and this and that. Can you serve us? We know that it's left with 1 minute for you to close, but can you serve 50, let's say 50 pizza, 50 burgers? So that is what they've been doing. They went to the first place. The people said no. Looking at the time left, we can't serve you. Another person, no, we can't serve you. They got to one person that said yes, even though it's left with 1 minute for us to close, we still have our plan B standby. We can serve all of you. We can serve all of you. Even if you add more numbers, we can serve all of you. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that in life, don't always time yourself that for me, this is me. Always have your plan B in place. Always have your plan B in place. Because look, some people will intentionally test us if we can go the extra mile. Some people, because we cannot go to the extra mile, we are always at our comfort zone. We are always okay with what we are getting. We are always happy with what we are having. Comfort zone is killing a lot of people. Comfort zone is making a lot of business not progress. Because if you look at your source of income, when you add more, you can get more. When you add more, you can get more. But you are okay with where you are, so you are afraid even to add more, because you ask yourself, when I add more, where am I going to get the people to do the work? All that you need to do is to add up. The more you add up, the more the people come to support. Let's look at these three people. Two of them said that no, we can't serve you. It is left with 1 minute for us to close. Even though you have come within the time, even though you have come within the working hours, but yes, still, if I'm to serve you, I will go extra mile, which I'm not ready to do that. The last person said, even if I have to go to the extra mile, to serve all of you, I will do that. I am ready to do that. I am ready to sacrifice my time to get what I want. A lot of us, we cannot sacrifice. This person was able to sacrifice, and at the end of the day, he served all of them. They paid the person more than what they should have paid him, and then he was able to get enough money to open the business, to extend his time, to do extra hours more. My dear, some of the things that come around us are lessons that when we take advantage of those lessons, when we are able to learn out of those lessons, it's actually telling us that we should open our doors for more. We should be able to sacrifice something to get something. Without sacrifice, you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. God wanted to save us from instant judgment. God wanted to save us from our sin. God wants to save us from the things that we were not doing right, so that we can have mercy, so that he can have mercy upon us. What did he do? He sent his beloved son to come and die for us. He sacrificed his own son. He sacrificed his own to save us. So you, what are you sacrificing to get what you want? The worldly people don't mind to sacrifice his mom. The worldly people doesn't mind to sacrifice someone for his wealth. As a Christian, as a believer, what are you sacrificing for God to get more? Without sacrifice, you can't achieve excellence. You see, not that you not achieve something, you achieve. but in abundance, it comes with sacrifice. Let's look at the ministry of God. The ministry, Jesus' ministry. He was doing well with his ministry, performing miracles here and there. Jesus' ministry was doing so well, performing miracles, healing people, waking up the dead. He was doing well, but because he wants his sacrifice to be relevant, he wants his sacrifice to be something that we can still talk about it, for his sacrifice to be something that it will always be an ancient mark that we can never forget. He sacrificed his life so we can be saved. He sacrificed. As a Christian listening to me, as a believer listening to me, what are you sacrificing to get what you want? Without a sacrifice, you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. Sacrifice something. If you have to sacrifice your time, sacrifice your time now. If you have to sacrifice your sleep, sacrifice your sleep now. If you want to sacrifice your money, sacrifice your money. If you have to sacrifice your what, sacrifice it. Whatever that it takes for you to sacrifice to achieve what you want to achieve, that is what I am encouraging you to do now. Sacrifice. That is what covenant comes in. When you have a covenant with God, that I am sacrificing my money, God, see me through or have mercy for me to get this. Without a sacrifice, you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. So my dear, we have been at our comfort zone for so many days. We have been at our comfort zone for so many days, for so many years, and we are not seeing what we have to see enough. What now we have to do is that we have to sacrifice something. We have to sacrifice something. Some of us, we need to sacrifice some of our sleeping time. Some of us, we need to sacrifice some of our sleeping time. Some of us, we have to sacrifice some of our expenditures. Some of us, we have to cut off certain things to sacrifice what we have to sacrifice. So my dear brother watching, my dear sister listening, sacrifice something to get something. Sacrifice something to get something. Whatever that touches your heart for you to do to get what you have to get, do it. Whatever touches your heart for you to do to get what you have to get, do it. As a believer, you understand this, that without sacrifice, there is no breakthrough. Any doors that were able to open before you, there have to be a sacrifice. There have to be a sacrifice. So if you have to sacrifice your time to pray more, if you have to sacrifice your time to do more, sacrifice for that your blessing door to open for you. Thank you so much. Just a short word of exhortation that I just wanted to share with someone who's watching, with someone who's listening, wherever you find yourself. Just a short word of exhortation. God bless you, and may God add his blessing upon this as we continue to be blessed. Stay blessed, stay connected. But this is where time will permit me to end today's sabbatical hour. God bless you. Let's meet again next week right here on KJ Radio. Miss V inside of Boise, happy Sabbath to you. My Pastor Daniel Kwachiameyao, happy Sabbath to you. My district pastor Papa Mwakonyene, happy Sabbath to you. All loved ones, including you, yes, my dear friend who is doing the watching right now, God bless you so much, and happy blessed Sabbath to you. My name is King James. Let's meet again next week right here on KJ Radio. Bless up. Enjoy your day.